Whoops. That happens. It happens, I swear. That was an accident. I don't know, I must have hit... I have a hotkey, and sometimes I hit the hotkey, so... That's what happens when you use a number pad. I really should map that to something else. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. So sorry about that. I need to... Was it your internet? No. No, it was not your internet. Trust me, it was far from your internet. It was actually my fault. I'm so sorry. I don't know how far things might have gotten skipped, but hopefully it wasn't much. I hope. I really hope it wasn't too much, because that's just gonna upset me. There is something that I'm gonna have to do though, and that's gonna be... How long was it off for, Julia? Man, I'm so sorry about that, guys. Wow. Just got... Actually, let's move this guy to here, because this is where I need it. Looks like I'm gonna have to remove the... You know, there's like these railing thingies for the doors and stuff. I am going to have to remove that. Ah, my cat, damn it. Okay. Alrighty. I hope it wasn't too much. That's that'd be quite disappointing. Oh no, actually I didn't need to do that. I actually needed it to stay where it was. I don't need to figure out where this thing is actually slotting in there. Problem comes in with the fact that this backside is actually flat. Yeah, so it's actually quite well done. I need to remove these railing thingies because they don't need to exist. So as I might actually duplicate these and put them over here, because that's actually part of what's supposed to happen. Julia, are you hearing me? Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? That's why it's not fitting, because I didn't actually grab these. It's cutting for me. Okay, okay. Pretty sure it's okay on my side. If anyone does have any issues, let me know. think this is correct. I'm not even sure myself, in all honesty. There we go. I think that is correct. I think that works. It's all correct. And now this guy. I might have to do some resizing just to ensure that we still get lines. Let's check this out. And I can't believe I cut the stream by mistake, jeez. That's quite the upset. Let's have a look at this, boys. I had people watching too, man. That is so disappointing. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Oh, shush, Julia. Okay, come on. Come on, baby. It's okay, there's some cleanup that we have to do here. I see these are still making lines. Hopefully we can correct a bunch of that stuff. But for the most part we actually have the frames. They actually work. So that's okay. I need to actually adjust these doors though. Because it looks like they're actually intersecting. I'm not sure if the others are editing because they're supposed to be editing. I need to actually slot them into, like, you'll see there's those gaps there. Jeez. Okay, you know what? Before we do anything, okay, I want to get this door in place first. Okay. Like, that's okay. I need to actually get them like in the, like there's grooves there. So I actually need to get them in those grooves. Not that it actually matters, but I mean. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Alrighty. The little classroom is looking pretty damn good if you ask me. There's like tiny stuff that we have to like figure out now. Actually going to change my hotkey just in case. Alright, because I don't actually want to make a mistake and cut the stream again by mistake. Okay, so that's fine. Right now I'm not seeing that frame, even though it's above the ground. Should be seeing it. Doesn't look like it's above the ground to me. That's the big issue there. This is all good. I might need to space these just a tiny bit more. You can see some of them are missing on certain angles. Although I think this is really good. For what it's worth. I think we do have lines up here. Yeah, looks like it. It's just that that's pretty dark, so we can't actually see what's going on there. I think we're looking good, guys. Really, this is really good. We aren't getting any lines on here on the backside of these, which is a positive. Let's see, won't get any lines on these. That's all good. So there's just the last, like, these tiny things left, and that's not a big deal, really. So there is something that I want to do, though, before we do anything else. Scale -1 on, I believe it's X. Okay. So now, I mean, this is kind of thick. Really, doesn't actually matter right now. Do I have all of them? No, I don't. There and there. So I'll slot it in to, like, kind of fit in that frame. That's kind of how we need it to be. In fact, I actually need to do this with the doors, because you can see there is actually a railing, right? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm just like playing this off eye, really. Okay, that looks okay to me. So now we've ensured that it fits into the entirety of this. So here, I just want to make sure this door is in fact in this railing or guide or whatever. There we go. Is it why? No. Not you, damn it. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's kind of in the groove. This guy seems okay. I guess we'll just pull it a tiny bit in. I just want to double check that this guy is in fact, yeah, it is on the rail. This guy's on the rail. Well, it doesn't really matter beyond that. Make sure that these guys are doing the same. I don't think this guy's clipping. It's okay. Come on, there we go. I also need to edit the, like, yeah, you see it like goes all the way into the actual thing. This is really good music. It reminds me of Fez. In all honesty. Not only because the doors are something that my aunt is watching you. Oh, well, hey to Julia's aunt then. Am I actually... I want to double check that these are, in fact, being shaded smooth. It looks to me like we actually have some issues here. And to me... that's the problem. you'll see that right now it's okay. We still got some shading issues there, and that's why we needed the edge split. So let's do this. It's basically too high, I believe. What is it, 40? Is that fine? See, we're still kind of getting that. I don't even know. I don't know. That's 0. But that shades the entire thing smooth. We'll take about 40. I think 40 is okay. I'll double check it though. Like I said, I'm not sure if all of these changed in all honesty. It's fine for now, I think. It's to be 40. It's going to be 40. There we go. So it is shading it, but hope it doesn't have any. You can see I can actually see that there's a little bit of shading issues there. Let's actually render this guy and see if we're gonna have any shading issues. That doesn't look like it. Looks solid, right? I think. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. It looks like it's working. Works in my eyes, really, and then there has to be like some weird thing that happens here, like these drawers or something. It's weird. I don't know. And she wants me to say hi. Why? Hi, Adriana. Is that it? Is that her name? Is that your aunt's name? Adriana, I see. Interesting stuff. Anyway, did I actually fix these? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that fixes our doors. We're really like pretty much done for the most part. We have a tiny set of things left to do, but for the most part, we're done. We can start doing our lighting and getting things working. I do, however, want to add some spacing here, and so we don't actually have spacing. I don't understand how the spacing brings. Oh, okay. It looked like it was bringing them up. 1 millimeter. I hope it's not going to show like infinity there. Otherwise, I'll have to add grout. Let's have a look at that. Now I know I render often, which really shouldn't happen, but more because of the style that we're going for. Because we have to check the lines, we have to check. I mean, it's mainly the lines, because if the lines aren't working properly, it's going to be more work later. There we go. And now we actually get to see every single tile. Now don't worry about that. We'll fix a lot of that stuff. We need to actually make these, those rubber plastic things that are on the ends of these. I think we are doing well. Now this wall is also pretty important. These pillars, I think these ones on the corners need to boolean so we get a line there. Okay, Now, I'm not sure if we actually are getting the let's see. I just want to make sure that we are getting the lines on that ceiling as well. She got so happy for it. I we definitely are getting the lines and some nice shading, and I'm liking that. I'm really liking the fact that we're getting shading. I'm also liking the fact that we're getting like brightness where the windows are, so that is actually good. But what I do want to just make sure of, I just want to check, I believe we have a sun and a Hemi. That's what we have. So I do want to just check if it's the Hemi that's causing that light to work that way, or if it's the sun. And seems to be the sun, which is actually quite good for us. See how that works. See how the sun is actually casting light on this entire scene. This is achieved quite simply. For anyone that wants to know, it's actually done with when you don't have the ray trace shadows, you're gonna get light that behaves like this. Okay, I think I'm happy. I think I'm quite happy with everything. We have like, I mean, we have a tiny set of things that we have to work on. It's really small stuff. So the Hemi we'll keep around for now. I don't know. It depends. I'm gonna clone the entire scene, and I'm gonna try some slightly different lighting, and we'll compare them as we go. There's like a tiny set of things that we have to do. Now the bookcase I'm gonna grab from another model, I think. We literally just need the intercom, the clock, and that little bookshelf. I think that works. Now this is also pretty important because these floors aren't actually supposed to be this high, so we need to fix that before we do anything else. Yeah, I'm not famous, man. Not even close. Not even close. And really, in all honesty, I don't ever want to be famous, really. I mean, being well known is different from being famous. I don't actually have any intention of being famous. Length, spacing, boards and group. It has to be like a thickness. There we go. Now you'll see. Like that's virtually nothing. I want to get it as low as possible without compromising any detail. I think that works. It's really not affecting anything. It's not affecting the bevel. So I think that's fine. Okay. This can get quite tiring, really. So now it's just these. There's supposed to be like panel doors here. That's really all that's left. Just really tiny things. Now, I wonder how easy it would be for me to that's the problem. That's what I was worried about. Whoops. Damn it. Not exactly scaling the best way, in all honesty. Just want to see. Sending 50,000 bits with a real dumb message. Ah, jeez. Well, that's ideally what I want to do. How practical that might be, I don't know. I might actually just cap them off, in all honesty. We'll get to that. It's all just tiny details. I mean, for the most part, I think we actually quite good. I believe that this desk needs to be on the actual surface, and that's not what's happening. Okay. I mean, I'm really liking where we're at with this. This is pretty damn good. Should save before you like crash or something. Now basically there's supposed to be two like doors or something here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Get in here. Right. There we go. So now we've got like the square or rectangular shape thing. I think that's okay. I mean, it's not perfect. We need to really get it to slot in there. So there we go. It's supposed to be something like this, right? I mean, I'm really glad that this thing worked out, in all honesty. It looks like we're gonna have to. There we go. And then it's getting pretty hard to see stuff now. Now I need two of the same size, and this is where it gets pretty challenging. Or at least close to the same size. Okay. Tiny bit there. Get this on Y just a tiny bit. Actually, no. That wasn't a smart idea. I need to actually adjust it here. Tiny bit like that. There we go. Okay. That actually completes most of our classroom, to be honest. Let's look at this. Everything looks done and perfect. Ah, it's close. Close. It's not perfect, but it's close. I mean, I'm being serious. It's not perfect. Yeah, now we've got to merge these well enough that because when two objects touch, Freestyle doesn't actually render those lines, so that's okay. Let's see how that guy looks a lot better. We need to copy our settings over. Got a line there. That's good. Everything's working out. Oh man, this is looking really, really nice. Finding these lines are a bit too thin. I do want to actually work on them just a little more. Okay, time to refer to my reference. Yeah, we actually didn't get any handles in those doors, which we need to, in all honesty. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just having a look at this reference. The last is really just handles. Wow. We've pretty much come a long way. Handles, light. I just want to save this as, so let's say school, but I don't want to have it say like light. This is setting for light 1. Save it there, and then save another one as light 2. Just so we have both settings for our lighting, so we can ensure that everything's fine. Oh my god, I can't believe we're almost done with this classroom. I mean, there's gonna be like tiny things that we need to fill in. Especially, I'm not really liking these doors. I really think we need to work on them. I just feel like we need to excuse me, like, because you can see the shading is a bit off. Really, I'm not too happy with the shading. Yeah, but we'll get to that. I didn't even notice this. Yeah, we definitely need these guys to be on the edges. Alright. on, damn it. Am I like moving something else? Okay. That's actually our classroom. Wow. Okay, so seeing as we're on lighting setup 2, there are a couple of different lighting setups that we're gonna go for. We're gonna go for okay, so seeing as this is 2, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide this Hemi, right? So for now we're gonna get this it's gonna be washed out color, which is okay, it's fine. I do feel like we kind of need slightly more in terms of this light, but it's okay. So there you go, you can see that, right? Then what we're gonna do is actually that's pretty bright by itself. I might even do another light setup, I'm not sure. Let me hit that on 3 and just give it a look. I might actually render another one in a different slot. It's all working. I like that thing's not actually making proper contact. Okay. Everything looks fine to me. So check slot 2 and just put it back to 2. Okay, let's actually compare. Yeah, I mean the amount of brightness it adds isn't huge, which is okay. So I think 3 is our boy. For now at least. Okay, so I think up until now we've had a pretty basic lighting setup. Rotate this guy instead. I do want it to kind of I want it to hit that let's see. Yeah, I kind of want it to hit that wall, and that seems pretty common in anime, right? Kind of get hitting onto that wall. Yeah. Let's look at that. I mean, the tiny tweaks we can always make them. Let's look at this. Once the lines come in, I want to see. Just want to look at our reference here. I'm not feeling this too much. I mean, given, see here, that's our previous one. Added a lot of like information. It's actually quite interesting. Let's go back to slot 1. Let's rotate it back, so like with a slight tilt. Check how that behaves. Actually, just wanna ensure that all is correct. That's actually quite interesting. So I see that the light doesn't actually change there. Let's refer to our reference. I feel like this is more accurate. Let's go and see. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely way more. Okay. I think we'll stick with actually just gonna put it back to where it was. I think that's quite damn good, actually, given that we just placed that arbitrarily. Okay, so we know that. Next, what we're gonna do is add in another light. So like I said, we're gonna have two different sets of lighting systems just to see. That's not what I wanted. Let's go here. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the spectacle. We're just gonna make this diffuse only. One is gonna be way too bright. If we look at that, you'll see one super bright. That's not what we want. Point 0.5 also, I think, is just too bright. Yeah. Let's check this out. We don't have any shadows, which is fine. Although I am curious to see what a ray shadow would do. Actually, check that out. Didn't actually do anything. Huh. Huh. I'm actually quite confused at this. We'll do material slot 2. We'll turn off the ray shadow. Give it a look. I just want to like compare the two. see. Oh. It's actually quite funny. Okay. I do believe, however, that Ray Shadow does what it needs to do, in all honesty. Because that wall is supposed to be dark. Okay. Check out Wilson. I don't want to actually up our stuff just yet. I want to get a sky going though. I forget which needs to be which. Like, if I swap those, just forget like which makes it look more accurate. No, that's not correct. So I'm assuming that's obviously without the... yeah. I am feeling like this is maybe a little brighter than I might have wanted it to be. It's okay though. Just want to make sure that these things are being shaded smooth as well. Yeah, they are. Okay. Huh. What else are we missing, really? Nothing that we're missing. Check out my reference. I'm gonna start adding some color to the sun and stuff. Everything is such a crappy shade of yellow. But we'll clean that up. That's not even like a worry, really. Crappy yellow color. Okay, there we go. Looks okay, we'll work with it. I do kind of feel like this is too dark. I might actually use like a helper to get that right. So I'm getting some nice light there. Light there. Okay, I feel like this should be darker though. I think what's changing that is the actual lamp. Also, that's quite interesting. Yeah, I think our lamp is actually... Let's look at this. I don't think it's... Where's that? Yeah, this is our ceiling. That's how high our ceiling is. So I should really adjust the thickness quite a bit. As long as the ridges are still there, it's fine. Okay, actually not. Okay, that's fine. We actually have a hole in there. Yeah. Okay. There's a tiny bit of light that's gonna end up bleeding through, and it's not ideal, but it's okay. Okay, so this tells me a couple of things. We need to... No. Where's that light? Okay. We need this light to be through here. That's alright, I think this is fine. We'll actually use some helper lamps as well to get more color in. But that's actually nice, I'm liking that. Another important factor here is these guys. And then a edge split. We don't want these to be smooth. Doesn't actually... what am I doing? Come on. I wonder if this should be first. I don't think so. Nah. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming these don't have the same modifier. So I just need to ensure that I can. It's 1.23 segments, okay. Am I even getting that right? 1.2 centimeters. Is that fine? Yeah, there we go. I don't even think I need that edge split, in all honesty. Let's see what it does. Not actually doing much. Except for if I pull this down just a little bit, you'll see it gives one of them a hard edge. For now, we'll turn it off. Okay. This is just a try. Hopefully this actually works the way I want it to work. Oh, and shit, like, I think these, yeah, 3 segments. And I think this guy as well. Oh, that guy's right, okay. And lastly, this dude. Have a look at this. It's still behaving the way it should behave. I might actually increase the... Yeah, I'm actually liking this less, I think. It definitely looks more painted now. You can see there's a bunch of issues that are occurring. Is it the angle though? Oh wait, that could also be an issue. Do I actually haven't? Yeah, okay, let's just try this. Can I grab that? Yeah. I wish you would just like apply the modifiers as well. But only does that if you like clone the object with the modifiers. Let's check it out. It's still producing that same wonky result, which I'm not too happy with. Certainly looks more painted, but like this actually looks really nice as opposed to what it was looking like before this. See that? I'm actually thinking that it's this light when I actually test something. Okay, without the light, let's see how it behaves. The thing is that they aren't that like dark colors in. Yeah, that doesn't actually exist. I have to admit though, these rounded corners do play an important role, it seems. They do look better. I mean, we can adjust how much light actually comes in because of that. It needs to be just slightly more than what it is now. That's it. I'm thinking like these walls need to be lit up, so you know what? We're gonna need to definitely turn this guy just a tiny bit. It's gotta like hit that corner. Yeah, this is actually looking quite accurate now. At least this wall specifically. I know that these aren't touching perfectly, we'll fix that. I'm liking this though. Hopefully, let's see. We'll test it out some more. Okay. It's really tough to get to hit this wall and still affect these walls well enough. Okay, look, I'm gonna take a chance with this. So I'm gonna take this dude. Definitely needs to hit that side wall. Now it's hitting it. Now you'll see how much brighter everything else ends up being as a result. And I know these shadows are dark, but we can always control that either with a hemi or with another light. Let's see if I really aim at that wall, will we get like, I really wanna like hit that wall directly. You see, we end up getting a overly blown out shot here. And I'm not sure if that's okay. I'm just going to get it like really close and see, because now what's gonna happen is that's probably gonna start causing some, because I need shading here, but now we can see how that's behaving. Tough stuff. I can tell you this is certainly behaving the way it should. I'm liking that we getting some light there. Not easy, but yeah, okay. You know, it definitely this definitely seems to be best. Is that too much? I think that's still too much. Now, this is a lot of just like back and forth, checking the light, coming back in. I just wanted at the point where we had this pretty, like, still kind of dark and everything else kind of behaving a certain way. It's okay, I guess I can live with that. Now when we add this area light, let's go back in and have a look at that. I still think it might be too bright. It does brighten that up though, which ends up being nicer, but as a result we don't end up getting the result that we want. A Hemi might be easier in all honesty, but it's okay. That's why we have another light setup, so we'll try 2 different types of light. Distance here, I'm gonna hit it at like 50, give it some more oomph, but I'm gonna try to just put that at 1, see how that goes for us. Because I don't actually want it to have a lot of like strength. Actually seen this line through there. We need to fix that. I do also want to adjust the material because we don't actually have materials on this. Get a new one. All this guy like wall. Specular, I think we want to go for like something small, maybe 150. I think that's okay. Definitely getting some light in there. As opposed to what we had. Yeah. I'm thinking, like the flat still looks decent, which is also an important part of all of this. But I think most accurate is this. I want to do another test and see how. Oh, jeez, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. Turn that guy off and then see it. It's really just a lot of experimentation, and you really can't tell with your eye because obviously it has to render and do stuff afterwards. So you really can't tell unless you actually flip between images, like what the actual difference between things are. Yeah, we definitely lightened those shadows up, which I think is good. We got it exactly the way we wanted. And funny enough, it actually only affects... Yeah, it's not even affecting anything else. Which is actually quite surprising. Nice. So I'm actually liking that a bit. I might do some helper lights, we'll see how that ends up working. I might do a ray shadow only on these as well. So I might, just for the sake of it, because I'm not actually sure if I can. Yeah, I don't think I could. Yeah, can't edit these after the fact, so that's kind of a problem. Which is okay though, because I'll just scale this just a tiny bit so that we don't get that wonky effect. Okay, things are looking good. Next, we want the same wall material. There we go. I want the same wall material in this guy. Got to turn that light back on. Now again, there's also I want to try like 2 different render styles. So one being like very matte-ish, and the other one being more cartoony looking. So we'll have to figure that out. Nice. I might have to actually boolean these as well so that we get the line in there. We're looking good so far. What happened, Julia? And actually what I'm going to start doing is I'm just actually going to start coloring a bunch of stuff as well. I think that's also quite necessary. Okay. Alright, so on this dude, we just need this guy. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna need desk metal. Okay, anyway, we're gonna need just a placeholder material and then a another new material which we will assign, and this is chalk. Yeah, we'll just call it chalk. Well, we'll know. Okay, next, it looks to be more, at least to me, like a push it towards blue, something like that. There's too much saturation in there. Okay, and we'll assign that guy. Pretty sure that's that. Okay, should give us some. I really shouldn't be rendering right now, but okay, too much saturation for one, and the color's not perfect, so I should actually just be using, get away from me. Okay, I'm just gonna save as well. I'm not used to art stream this late. Yeah, actually I need to get to streaming my other stuff. Okay, so way less saturation. Probably the color as well, I'm not sure if we can. I'll just drop this on rendered so we can see. Actually, okay, so I can get a idea of what color this is. Also specular. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave this at 500 for now, but I know the hardness is actually quite like probably around 10 as well. Still less saturation. The value, not too sure. Actually have a look at that. And obviously the intensity getting there. Okay, let's make it way less intense. Seems to be something like this. Still need like, I feel like we still need some more blue in there. It's fine as long as we get the color right, because that the actual chalkboard looking part, we'll get that right. Okay, easy stuff. Here as well, we'll just go with, let's see, it was just material. That's the metal. I need to actually rename it, but anyway, that's fine. And then we'll add a new one, and this is just the boards. And usually, at least from my references that I've collected, you usually either get them in like green or you get them in like a tan brown color. And I actually do like the brown version, so brown it is. And for now the colors might not be accurate, but that doesn't really matter. Something like that. Maybe slightly less saturation there. Okay. So I'm pretty sure. Ah, geez, that's not what I wanted. Here, sign that. Okay. We have to look at it in the real world. Still too dark. Probably still. We'll make it a little lighter, but it's really tough. Like what you see here and what ends up being in the actual 3D world it's tough. It's tough to get right. I think that's okay. I'm probably gonna play Neo, I think. Pretty sure of that. It's okay. Alright. I think we're okay. I'm gonna try the desk metal. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I'll try it. Can I actually get this? I want this to be everywhere. Oh no. It's putting an edge split. These. Right. There we go. And now we're gonna make a new metal. We'll say this wood, I guess. I'll make another one. I don't need to find a new one. See that there's already a desk metal here. And we'll assign that. Do want to check how that's going to end up looking. Okay. Oh, there is something called desk, but anyway, it's fine. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that looks pretty good. I do want the highlight to actually be a lot harsher than that, but it's okay. I think really it's because of the mirror. Oh, there's no mirror. Ah. Oh wait, there we go. Here there's a mirror. Take the mirror off. and render that guy. Obviously this isn't correct. I do have one that's similar though on my actual other render. But now we'll turn them around, it's fine. It did end up looking way better anyway. I might just blur those reflections slightly, just a tiny amount. So now you'll see the reflections aren't sharp. Holy shit. What happens when you sort of render and like play music and stream all at the same time. Probably need to get some more samples in there though. Yeah, at least from what I'm seeing. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Desks. Yeah, we're gonna need a brown. But now the type of brown, that's actually pretty tough. I think get it slightly more to orangey. Somewhere around here. Saturation value. I mean, it's not perfect, but at least we're starting to get an idea now. Definitely not perfect. I need to actually pick some colors and throw them in there. Seen some nice white highlights there, but I'm not too sure about the intensity here. I think the intensity is just a little too much. Just a tiny bit too much. I'm gonna end up throwing in some helper lights as well to get the ceiling lit a little more, or maybe even a hemi, I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. Now this color is far from right. Got some saturation in there. This is actually quite interesting. Even given my reference, the painted versions do look... I guess it's really up to me to choose how I end up making this. Anyway, I think it's also the specularity. We do definitely need it to be way less, so we get the color in there. Damn it, man. Choices. Okay, that is kind of working the way it should, but the color is still not correct. That's going towards a red. Thinking maybe something like this. Maybe. Maybe? My email got suspended from what? Like Like, what did you do that suspended your email? Still not getting the right color from this. It's close, though. It's close. You don't know why your email was suspended? This is tough. Okay, anyway. To get this color right, dude. This is not easy. It's closer, but not close enough. I'll actually have to pick some colors to get things right. I mean, it's close enough though. For these floors, I'm gonna have to engineer some textures. Luckily, the ceilings aren't too big of a deal. For now, that's okay. I just really want to color whatever I can. For now, this is supposed to be the same as the desk metal. These guys. Okay. And you know what? This is supposed to be desk wood. It's actually a desk wood, but no, this isn't actually correct. I'm going here. Interesting. I mean, that's far from correct actually. So let's see what it ends up looking like. See, we've kind of got these things happening, but we don't actually want them. We want like streaks. I mean, it's close, but really not close enough. Ends up looking way too 3D, I think. I'm gonna have to engineer like a texture that's gonna work with this. So. Nope, we're not using that desk wood. We can use this. That works. These walls. What? Why are these walls that color? What? I have no clue why the walls are brown. Like, don't ask me. But they are. So, anyway. Want just like a creamish kind of color. What song is this? Oh, still QB. I want to listen to... what's really good of QB? Yeah, here we go. Don't worry, QB, I'm going to make you a panel. Actually more just like a cream color. How intense really depends on what we need to work on here. Looks about right. It's close. Definitely this needs to be like more, but it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. Seems like I need to brighten up just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Which is okay. Heck, I mean, given my reference. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We'll get all of these correct, it doesn't matter. This isn't supposed to be as shiny as it shows. Really, I'll have to give it a separate material to get it right. For now, don't worry about it. Okay. So, most of what we need to do is done, though. Now it's really just the floors and stuff. Ask me why it's brown. I have no idea. But really it's just me mapping out the colors. And the floor is also going to need to be something specific. Very specific. I do want to give it slightly more diffuse intensity and see if that's going to I'm not even sure at this point. That's really just nailing the light, nailing the materials. I think this needs to also be the board. There's a bunch of stuff that we need to resolve. Okay. And problem is, like, obviously with the sun, is this damn sun. Sun lamp. Ah, there we go. So if I did the traditional sun method, we'll see what happens. It's gonna end up giving us shadows. It doesn't end up lighting up the room properly. You see? That's always easy to that's why we're gonna do two lighting setups, because we have to decide how we want to do this, because this is one way, right? You'll see once it renders the lines. Or actually, if I take this and I bump this up to like 0.025, I think be good. And then you'll see. So that ends up like brightening everything up one way or another. And then, I mean, I think that's too much. Yeah, 0.25 is too much, but you can see how that kind of works, I'm assuming. So yeah, but you'll see it gives it a very crappy looking lighting. Really, we use this just to clean up that shadow, which we could have just used the Hemi for, in all honesty. So yeah, anyway, just put everything back to the way it was. No shadow. Okay. At least we can get a vague idea of what's happening here. Although I do kind of still feel like when these pillars were flat, they did better stuff. Obviously these we need to work on. This we'll get material. We'll paint like the chalk and all of that stuff. That's okay. And then we need another one, and that is chalk. There we go. Let's grab that and assign it. So that's our chalkboards. Our doors. See what color do I have in my reference for doors? Kind of yellowish color. Okay. For the most part, I don't have to do anything. I need to actually put in the handles still. That's fine. We're just getting colors in here. Let's do door. And it's kind of like a man, like choices, I swear. Like a yellowish. But trust me, everything will look a lot better once we start getting some stuff in there. Don't worry about all of that stuff. I'm just really throwing in the color just so I can see. Seems about right. But now it just depends. I don't actually know what this is going to look like. I don't even think I have the door in here. Oh yeah, it's okay. Maybe a little... I actually just need some value, that's it. And then we'll be fine. Okay. I think that's okay. We are starting to make progress. So I think I'm gonna call it here. I've still got to stream some other stuff. It's okay. Given what needs to happen, yeah, it's okay. We've got quite a bit of stuff still to cover, so I still have to do a reflection here. I need to change those inners so that they don't look so wonky. We need to do the actual material for the wood, which is okay. Not difficult stuff. And then clock, intercom. That's all just tiny stuff. But you can see we're actually making progress now. I think that's about it. Because like I said, I still have to stream another game, at least stretch, so I don't have like a stroke or some shit. But anyway, we're getting there, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Tongue twisters. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We trust me, what you see here is only close. It's close to where it needs to get to. It's not exactly where it needs to be. So don't worry too much about what it looks like right now. We definitely still have a lot more to cover and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna save this. And yeah, well, I'll be back tomorrow whacking some more of this. For now, I'm gonna play some games. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit, because I'm gonna be doing Neo after this. We'll see how that turns out. Anyway, peace.